For centuries, humans have placed themselves at the top of the intellectual ladder. We often view animals as beings driven purely by instinct, lacking the capacity for thought and feeling. However, a growing body of scientific evidence challenges this long-held belief. Recognizing the true cognitive abilities of animals has profound ethical implications, demanding a reassessment of our relationship with the animal world. Acknowledging animal intelligence is not merely an academic exercise, it requires us to confront uncomfortable truths about our treatment of other species. If animals are not merely mindless automatons, then our actions towards them, in laboratories, on farms and in the wild, take on a new moral weight. Recognizing animal minds means recognizing our ethical obligation to treat them with dignity and respect. The evidence for animal intelligence comes from various fields. Cognitive studies reveal astonishing abilities in a wide range of species. Chimpanzees use tools to access food, dolphins communicate in complex ways, and crows solve problems with remarkable ingenuity. These abilities demonstrate that intelligence is not limited to the human mind. Furthermore, research on animal emotions reveals that many species experience a range of feelings similar to our own. Elephants mourn their dead, rats exhibit empathy, and dogs form deep bonds with their human companions. These findings shatter the notion that animals are incapable of experiencing complex emotions. They underscore the rich inner lives of animals and their capacity for joy, sorrow, and connection. For too long, our perspective on animals has been shaped by a human-centered worldview. We have focused on the ways in which animals are different from us, often using these differences to justify their exploitation. However, recognizing animal intelligence requires a fundamental shift in perspective, a move away from anthropocentrism towards a more inclusive view of the natural world. Embracing this new perspective means acknowledging the sentience of animals, their ability to experience feelings and sensations. It means recognizing that animals are not merely resources to be exploited, but are instead living beings deserving of our compassion and respect. This shift in perspective has far-reaching consequences, prompting us to re-evaluate our relationship with animals in all aspects of our lives. Understanding animal intelligence necessitates a new ethical framework for our interactions with other species. We can no longer justify practices that inflict pain and suffering on animals based on the outdated belief that they lack the capacity to feel. Instead, we must adopt an ethic of care that prioritizes their well-being. This new ethical landscape demands that we minimize animal suffering in all its forms. It means ending factory farming practices that treat animals as mere commodities. It means developing alternatives to animal testing and transitioning towards more humane and sustainable ways of living. Ultimately, recognizing animal intelligence calls us to forge a new relationship with the natural world, one based on respect, compassion, and a shared future.